Hello everyone, this is Gonji in Time Studio. Hello everyone, you can call me Brother Jeansy. We are a high-tech modification team specializing in Casio G-Shock and Oakley high-tech modification team. If you are interested in Casio watch modification, you can follow us. Near the end of the year, we have launched a fun, inexpensive, and very interesting Oakley farm modification. You can first take a look at the appearance, and this time, the two cases are also first appeared in my video. We keep the original case without replacement. Another thing is that, the tattooed one that everyone likes. The crystal case with angular design. Another cost-effective aspect is that, once you have this tattoo transparent case, in fact, you can switch between the two cases. It's like wearing two watches at the same time. Okay, so in this video, I'll simply show you how it's modified. How it is modified. Okay, I'll just put it on my hand while you can see the effect of wearing it, and we can talk about its modification. The biggest highlight is that it has no real hour markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These 12 numbers, which have been directly removed. This is the biggest highlight of the entire dial, which means, on the watch, we can only tell the time roughly. But if we often wear watches, we can still tell the time at a glance. For example, now, it's about 10 o'clock. Another thing is that, in the past 1 or 2 years, have you noticed that many watch brands have started to create watches without scales, which is called an hour folk. Wind of the Wordless book. For example, this year's AP Royal Oak Offshore has released a watch with no words, which is actually very nice. So back to the modification part. First of all, we removed the original scales, the inner ring of the pointer and the dial. Among the 4 accessories, only the hands are kept. The reason is that it matches the English and Arabic numeral doodles on the dial very well. Then, our modified accessories are also like the Offshore's modification. We directly reduced the 4-piece set to 3. The dial originally had empty slots for the scales, and the position is filled directly to fill the depression, so it looks completely flat. Then, we look at the black inner shadow ring. There are no scales or anything else. Then, on the black matte dial, are printed with some very interesting and funny numbers and English graffiti effects. This modification looks very simple, but in fact, to put it simply, making a black watch is very difficult. Okay, now it's the one that everyone likes very much. This tattoo transparent crystal case. I don't know if you have noticed that the charm of a watch lies in this. Sometimes we change its strap or change the color of a certain part, and so on. It will undergo a qualitative change. As we just said, when we used the original watch case to show, it gave me a distinct feeling of being playful and cute and youthful. But after changing to this transparent case, it instantly adds a touch of coolness. Makes the watch look more cold and aloof. After wearing it, the feeling will also change, right? But the appearance is still very high. The transparent case made of this material, this kind of, and the rich and varied line texture. It looks really cool. And then, for this modification, we will no longer provide other materials for the case, such as stainless steel tape, or stainless steel straps, because they look too heavy. And it doesn't match the overall style at all. Okay, then finally, let me talk about the materials. This is also the first time it appears in my video. The original Oakley farmhouse, before modification. Its case material. Let me briefly explain it to you. Many people say it's plastic, or acrylic. It's actually a very common resin material. This black one is its original case. The buckle is made of metal. And then, what is the only advantage of this case? Well, it can't be said to be the only advantage. Its advantage is that it is very, very light. If you put it in, I didn't weigh it, but it's about 40 grams. About 40 grams. You can check the original parameters. There will be almost no change. This is the original watch case and strap. There are no advantages or disadvantages. I think it's just very moderate. So, this is also the reason why we need to modify it. Then, this tattoo shell. I've talked about it many times before. It's made of polycarbonate, also known as PC. This material will never oxidize and turn yellow. The strap is made of liquid silicone, which is very soft, I think overall it's comfortable enough, and then it's also very light in weight. So this time, for the modification, I think both cases are very lightweight, which is very suitable for our daily leisure. Without too much psychological pressure, we can just pick up a watch and go. Plus its original shock resistance and waterproof properties. I think it's a very interesting modification. Okay, that's all for this video.